Hello once again everyone, Original Blood Ace back again as always. Now, this video, it took a little while. I was racking my brain trying to come up with some kind of topic to go over, and then it finally hit me when I was watching Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, the trailer on Nintendo's channel, and reading some of the comments, and it hit me like a ton of bricks. A video discussion on Captain Toad, as well as there's a few comments that I will get to where people were mentioning, why doesn't Waluigi have a game when Toad gets one? So I'll get into a bit of a discussion on that as well. So, let's get right into it, shall we? Let's start this party off, and I'm going to go over each individual comment that I took and I replied to in the comment section, I guess. So first of all, Mr. Max Suruma says, "This makes me wish I liked Toad, because I really don't. But his game looks amazing. Just replace him with Luigi." Now, let's just see what I said. Of course, I said, no. No more Year of Luigi. Luigi isn't adorable. Him in this game would be weird and, frankly, creepy. Can you imagine? Just try and picture. You see Luigi in Captain Toad, where instead of Captain Toad, it would be, well, I don't know what it would be called, Luigi Treasure Tracker, where Luigi can't attack. There's no power-ups. All he does is fall on enemies and bounce off them. No, Luigi's not adorable. Luigi wouldn't even work. It would be like a creepy old guy, or older guy, in comparison to Toad, trying to be cute, and that's not cute, so not gonna happen. Next comment here is, "This looks pretty good, actually," from Unova1995, and I said, "It's made by the same team who made Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, so yeah, it would be." Now, if you remember Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 on the Wii, a non-HD system, looked pretty damn impressive, did it? Of course. So let's move on. "A sequel to Mario 3D World? Oh my god, this game looks awesome from every angle. It mixes exploration with Toad, and Toad, from Extreme Vids. Not a sequel though, I have to clarify. It's Captain Toad Treasure Tracker is a brand new IP from Nintendo. Now, will they do a second one? Who knows, but this is not a sequel to Mario 3D World, because Mario is not in this game." So, what's next here? Up next is, "When is it coming out? Holiday 2014, so December is my guess." This guy says, "Looks pretty stupid to me, this Hokage 97531. I say, "That's harsh, man. Toad is the man." I don't know why people would have to bash Captain Toad, but I guess they don't care for adorable things. "Can we make Toad speak like an actual language?" No. Voices make games blend together, and I mean voice acting. Having sounds is part of the magic and cuteness of Toad, just like Link can't ever have him speak, or the Legend of Zelda franchise dies. Can you imagine Toad being like, speaking proper English in full sentences, just be like, "Oh no, there's a shy guy coming after me," like, you'd be like, what the hell, that doesn't sound like shy, or that doesn't sound like Toad at all. Mr. Billy Bob here. "Why does Toad yell so much?" Simple answer, because he's being chased and he can't fight back. If you were being chased by something that could kill you and you couldn't do anything to fight back but run away, wouldn't you be yelling? Let's see, up next here is this guy saying, "Looks amazing." And I simply said, yes it does, so it shows you, yes, there are people who are excited for it. Up next here is this Comic Kid 15. "I already know this game's doomed to fail simply because idiot fanboys will see Toad and be like, 'No Mario? And it's Toad. No, not buying that for that reason alone. Shame too, since this actually looks decent, and it seems to use the gamepad pretty well. Of course, to me the gamepad is getting abused. What happened to the good old days where Nintendo didn't exploit gimmicks to get sales and just used simple controllers?" Now, I don't really care to go into this My Nintendo 3DS guy's comment, but I'll say it anyway. He says Nintendo is not exploiting gimmicks to get sales. If you read interviews, they make games for fun, not for the gimmick. They don't sit in a room with money and make another Mario game, they try something new every time. Although, I disagree with him on the Mario statement. The new Super Mario games don't really do much different. Those are cash cows. Now, my response: you don't realize that a gimmick is a good thing. It's something new. Without them, we have the same damn shit over and over and over again, like the PS4 just being a beefed up PS3 with nothing new about it. Same with the Xbox One, though they tried with their stupid Kinect and failed. Nintendo makes a new console, you get a new controller. If you can't adapt to change or look forward to mastering a new controller, then gaming isn't for you. Ever since, or ever not ever since, ever Nintendo, well, I guess I should say every Nintendo console had a new controller, and that's what's good. Because, frankly, let's see what he said here. Where was it? The good old days where Nintendo didn't exploit gimmicks to get sales. First of all, Nintendo was trying to get sales from the kids and their parents, which Miyamoto said they failed. It wasn't to get sales. The gamepad was not to get sales. That's just part of the controller, or the part of the console. It's the controller. It's a frickin' normal controller, or simple controller, just with a screen on it. You don't have to use the screen. That's what people need to learn. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on, though. This guy says, seriously, Toad is getting his own game, and Waluigi still has no game. Seriously, now this is where we take a little detour in the discussion and talk about Waluigi. So, my response was, Waluigi was made just to be an anti-Luigi and nothing more. Wario was the anti-Mario, so Luigi needed someone. Not even sure what Waluigi would do in his own game. Now, I wonder if there'd ever be an anti-Toad. Like a Watoad or something. I don't know. Anyway, he is a bad guy, so like, what, GTA 5 Mario Edition? What does Waluigi really do? He smacks people with a tennis racket in Smash Bros, but that's about it. That's all we ever see him do. Plus, Toad is my favorite character from the Mario universe. And as you can see from the picture, there's Waluigi smacking people with the tennis racket. Then this guy also says, Toad has his own game now. We want a Waluigi game. Who's with me? No one? Again, I say, what does Waluigi even do? Nothing. Smacks people with a tennis racket in Smash Bros. That's it. He doesn't do anything. Now, granted, they could change that up and actually do something. I don't know what, but who knows? This guy says, Mr. Ninja 59 Abel. It's been put back to next year, but I corrected him. Only delayed in Europe. Still coming to Japan and North America this holiday. So, December, probably. This guy says, I'm sorry, but Nintendo, go kill yourself. Most of the games you're making are BS. The only thing you made that I think would be 2014 first games is Super Smash Bros. 4, which I don't know what he means by that. Sonic Boom, Yoshi Yarn, even though it's Yoshi's Woolly World, it has a name now. Mario Party 10, the worst of all those things is Amiibo. Are you trying to lose your fans? No, Nintendo's finally going back to their fans. But I said, not sure what your beef is with the Amiibos, other than the name, there is no issue. All Nintendo fans love collecting Nintendo stuff, posters from Club Nintendo and such. Everyone will want to collect Amiibos. And seeing as they are Nintendo's version of DLC, it's quite smart, really. Instead of $10 for digital content, we get this actual physical thing. Gives us content on multiple games, since they showed like the Mario one would work on Mario Kart 8 and maybe a future Mario game and so forth. So instead of download content, it's real-life content, basically. Not to mention, if Nintendo actually makes Pokemon Amiibos, that's going to be a huge fucking gold mine for money. Nintendo would get so much money from that. Especially with legendary ones. If they did them like event Pokemon, where it's like, instead of going to GameStop or EB Games to download an event Pokemon, you'd have to go buy an Amiibo of that legendary Pokemon to download it or whatever. I think that'd be quite the business move. But anyway, I'll agree with him on Mario Party 10 being kind of the worst thing. Sonic Boom, I really don't understand the hatred for it. It looks pretty cool in my opinion, and you could say, oh, the graphics, If you do, then fuck off. And then as for Yoshi's Woolly World, looks pretty good actually. Up next here is, I don't even want to try and pronounce this. I think he's supposed to be cardboard something, I don't know. Is this all Nintendo can produce? I can't see how this game is so hyped. Sure, it's got a nice art style from every other Mario game, but I can see this game dragging by the movement speed in the game. Is it meant to make levels last longer or something? Although, first of all, I'm going to cut him off right there and say, levels are not... It's not like in Mario where you could actually go fully exploring a huge level that'll take you half an hour to explore. These are small little cube-like worlds. So, this guy says, this Alex and Thomas Productions guy, I think the level variety would be enough to make up for the speed of the game. It looks like there will be a lot of variation between stages, at least more than 3D World's E3 trailer, and look how good that game turned out. Then my response, Are you in a rush or something when playing games? You just want to buy a game that took years to make just to beat it as fast as possible? It's a puzzle game. You have to stop and think. I know that's hard because nobody thinks anymore. You have to solve puzzles. What good is a faster running speed going to do for you on a small, complex map? You want to run in circles really fast? Captain Toad is an adventurer. He takes his time and he explores. So I don't see why someone would want to speed up the movement speed in the game when if all that's going to do is make you, I guess, run away from the enemies faster? Maybe you're too afraid that you're going to suck at the game, that you can't get away from the shy guys chasing you or whatever, so you want to be faster? I don't know. Either way, let's move on. Game Enders says, for the first time in Nintendo gaming history, Toad takes the lead. After looking at the trailer, this seems to be a puzzle tower climber, which makes perfect sense for Toad's debut. Gotta make the game have levels with which Toad can go through. He can't jump after all. And I said, it's a new game genre that's never been done before, as Nintendo said at E3. So it's not really a puzzle tower climber. I mean, there's that one level they showed where it's kind of going up a tower, but that's just one random level. It's just a brand new puzzle solver game. I don't even know what you'd call the genre, but it's something new. This guy is an idiot. Is this game going to be Wii U software or on the eShop? Because I don't really think it's worth $60. And then I just said, it's getting a physical copy. I think it'll be about $50, not $60 or $65 here in Canada. This guy's an even bigger idiot. ConnorTube. Hope it's coming to normal Wii. Really? Really? Captain Toad is an HD game, I said. We couldn't handle it, and without the gamepad, which the game was based around, and you must play, or use it to play, that would also make this impossible on the Wii. You can't use the Wii remote to play this game. It's not a sub-HD game, so the Wii, even if the Wii could somehow play it, it would look like garbage. So let's move on. Actually, never mind. That's actually the last comment I have to go over. So I suppose that will do it for this video. I'm Original Blood Ace. As always, let me know. Are you going to get Captain Toad? I sure am. Can't wait to do a playthrough of it on OBA games. So, yep. Stay tuned. More videos coming soon. As always, see you next time.